Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Let's do more of this story. So, what was the point of this lifting this stone?
It was a test.
For what?
Nothing in particular.
Oh boy.
Well, he said it was nothing in particular.
Yeah, I know, but that still doesn't make sense.
This way. Let's take the stone back to the mountain, and put it in its proper place.
Alrighty. You gonna carry that? Are you kidding me, Mon? I told you I couldn't pick it up. So you say.
What? You carry it.
Huh?
Yes, carry it.
Alright. Well, there's no fact I don't feel like hearing them complain.
Hmm.
So, these gloves,
Yes,
they're supposed to be here, right?
of course. They're supposed to be in the mountain.
So why were they put in the mountain?
After Ragnarok, the gods supposedly all died. Their artifacts still remained. The people who remained true to the religion after the Christians have taken over, they took the artifacts that they found of the old gods and hid them so people who are worthy to wield them were born. Soon the old gods, the religions were forgotten, but the artifacts still remained. Yes, like he said, the artifacts, they still remain.
You guys know where they all are at?
We know a very few. We know where Thor's gloves. We might even know where Mjolnir is kept. We know of the other gods' weapons as well. Just not as many as we thought we knew. Some have been excavated and removed. We know not where they're at.
So all these objects, they're magical.
Yes, your terms, magical, yes. I guess you would say that.
So what what would these objects that were found? What would they have?
They would hold the powers of which they did, where they were held by the gods.
So Thor's hammer would still be only moved by someone of equal strength, or
No one who would be worthy to wield it could only wield it. If you were not worthy, you could not lift it.
so the gloves would just help in assisting with holding the hammer.
It would be, yes, rightfully so. That would be all it would do. If you were not worthy, you could still not lift the hammer.
All right. Okay. So how would one know if one was worthy or not?
That I could not tell you. Yes, it is out of our knowledge. We are not truly sure if all these objects still exist. We only know of the gloves. We know of none of the other ones. We're not sure which. of the objects, the weapons of the gods, if they still exist. You see, after Thor fought the snake, the world serpent, he died. His hammer fell to Midgard, along with the gloves and his belt. They all fell to earth because of the material they were made out of. The world serpent could not swallow them, and Mjolnir, no, nearly killed the world serpent. We only know of where the gloves are, where they buried them. Mjolnir could very well be where the world serpent spit it out.
Being that no one would be worthy to wield Mjolnir.
Or just because they're not strong enough. You got to remember, Thor was the strongest of all the gods. You also have to remember, the belt helped him with his strength.
That is true. So you only know where the gloves are this one is.
Yes, we only know where the gloves are. We have people circulating the globe.
So, Odwin,
Yes,
you're not sure that the gloves are still there.
it could possibly been stolen hundreds of years ago, before our time.
Yes.
It very well could be. I only heard about this days ago, is why I called you. You specialize in artifacts.
Well, my friend here specializes in metallurgy. Kind of, not really. Kind of. Okay, a bit. I study it. And iron is a would be the metal that they would use at that time period. It being the one they know most about. Mm. So nothing really mythical about it.
Other than it kept a hold of Mjolnir quite well. That is all we know about it.
And that's what her research found out too. It's a little unknown fact about Thor, and a little less known fact that he wore iron gloves.
It is funny that in most of the pictures, depictions of Thor, he's not wearing them, though he never took them off.
Well, most people don't take gloves off. If they're made out of iron, especially, they had to be very heavy. Couldn't iron be made into a lighter metal? Yeah, it could. Thing is, I don't really know if they knew of anything that would mix with iron to make the metal lighter. And gloves made of mostly iron, I'm doubting that was the case. Iron could not be molded very well in that time period into the shape, let alone, I mean, rings, yes. But that's just the iron rod being wrapped repeatedly around a metal or wooden pole. to make it that way, and then clipped and then riveted. Now, for an entire glove to be iron, I'm thinking there might have been some leather in on it, to hold the leather. I mean, to hold the iron on, and there had to be leather. So if the iron's there, if the gloves are there, they very well could be just iron fragments.
I doubt that. It was made by a giant.
Yeah, well, Thor had to have very big hands.
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Let's just continue on. So yeah, due to rapid decay of organic material, then they're just like I said, there could just be iron fragments if it's there. And what if it was magic? We've seen some magical objects not decay, so if it was magic, then there is that factor that it could still be very well preserved. How well preserved? That I don't know. I mean, they could be mint, for all I know. You just a bundle of know-it-all. Not really. I'm just stating the fact that iron isn't the best metal to use because it rusts. That's why we made steel. It rusts less. It's a lot harder metal, but only but no one really knows what Thor's hammer was made out of. If it took iron gloves to hold them, it literally took an iron grip to hold on to Mjolnir. I'm even saying it right.
Here we are.
So this thing I've been carrying around the whole time is the key to open this.
Yes,
So what do I do?
follow me.
And I'll stop it right there, guys. I know this is a short one, but we got one more round in me. I got one more episode of this to go up. And this is recorded in 2023, the 8th, 12, 8, 2023. So I'm going to wish y'all, this is going to be in the new year, so it'll be put up in 2024. So happy new year, guys. With that, I'm ending this one. Good luck. Good night. Hit the like if you like. Hit the dislike if you dislike. Good night, everybody. God bless.